Hello Scorpio, welcome to your reading. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you are all well. It is Wednesday the 19th of August 2026. Gonna do you guys a reading, see what you've got going on. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. 1 minute, let me just straighten up. Alright, that's better. Right, messages for Scorpio. Please take what resonates, leave what does not. What messages do we have for Scorpio? Messages for Scorpio. Alright, Temperance in reverse, the Tower, the Sun, Six of Swords in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse. So, something's happening. Something has come to light, or something has happened that has made you happy. There's something that's come to a head. Something that's come to light. Something that needed to happen in order for you to move on in some way. There was some sort of delay or stuck energy or stagnation. There was a fear of change or holding on to the past that was putting you into some sort of disharmony or imbalance. Something needed to give in order to shift. Something needed to break down in order for you to move on to a happier place. In order for you to find balance and joy and positivity. Let's see what these could be about for you, Scorpio. Why is Temperance here in reverse for Scorpio? The Fool. New beginnings. Eight of Swords in reverse. Breaking free from some sort of limitation. Getting out of your head, not overthinking, getting away from some sort of worry or anxiety that's allowing you to move forward in joy, in happiness, in positivity. The light has been shone. I keep saying that. You've come to some sort of awakening, realization, truth that has allowed you to change, that has allowed you to break free, liberate yourself, and come to some sort of positive mindset, new, fresh, positive mindset. Why is a Tower here for Scorpio? Queen of Wands in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, accepting something and moving on. Accepting something for what it is. Because it was causing you an imbalance within yourself, or it was causing you to be extreme in some way, or not in harmony in some way. It was something that was knocking your confidence or leaving you feeling stuck or doubtful or anxious or worried. Letting something go, letting it go, not arguing about it or not holding on to it or not, letting it go. It is what it is. Done. Let it go. Ah, doesn't that feel better? I can breathe a sigh of relief now I've let it go. Why is the Sun here for Scorpio? Six of Cups, Queen of Cups in reverse. So this could have been with regards to letting go of someone from your past. This could have been with regards to a friend or a family member. Or this was some sort of emotional baggage from the past that you were holding on to that you needed to let go of in order to move forwards. Why is the Six of Swords here in reverse? Why is the Six of Swords here in reverse? Six of Wands. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? When I first started clarifying the Six of Swords in reverse, I said, why is the Six of Wands here in reverse? And I went, oh no, Six of Swords, and the Six of Wands came out. So, yeah, letting go of something in order to have a success. you were feeling, or there was something here that was leaving you unbalanced or in disharmony with regards to your money or your job or your career. Perhaps you needed to leave a job that wasn't kind of putting you in a good place or wasn't giving you much success. You had to move on in order to find that success. You're moving on for happiness. You're moving on for stability. You're moving on for harmony. You're moving on for yourself. Knight of Wands in reverse. Four of Pentacles. Knight of Swords in reverse. Impulsiveness. Extremism. Unbalance. So there was something that you were doing here, possibly Scorpio, that was causing you to be impulsive, or you were making impulsive choices, or you were maybe spending too much, or or perhaps it's walking away from arguments that aren't yours to argue about. I'm getting that as well. Why is the Fool here for Scorpio? Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, Five of Wands in the upright. Moving away from conflict that left you stuck, that left you going no further forward, because perhaps you were in conflict with someone and you just weren't getting no further forward for all the conflict you were having. Letting go of conflict, letting go of arguments, letting go of battles that are not yours to fight, that dragged you down, drained you, left you stuck, left you unhappy, left you anxious or worried. Some of you are waiting for something to start. You're waiting for something to come in, waiting for something to start, some sort of new beginning. And there's competition, there's conflict. Why is the Six of Cups here? Ace of Wands in reverse, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, waiting for something to change in order to go forward. Waiting for some sort of divine timing. Something that is delayed. Why is the Six of Wands here? Six of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse. There's one of you here that's giving up, waiting for someone. You're not waiting for anyone to choose you. You're making your own happiness. You're going for your own happiness. You're not waiting to be chosen. You're not waiting to be validated. You're letting whoever it is that ain't choosing you, you're letting them go, and you're going forward. I don't need you to choose me in order to be happy. I can make myself happy and find someone that I don't need to wait around for that will make me happy. But first and foremost, I'm happy on my own, by myself, for myself. There's definitely something here about overspending. Overspending on material comforts to make you happy. And it was leaving you in a financial hardship, basically. Replacing, sort of spending money to make oneself happy when the material objects, the luxuries, they only make you happy for a little moment, but you still need to do the work within yourself to make yourself happy as a whole. Buying a new pair of shoes and a handbag, it might make you happy for a minute, or until you've getting bored wearing them, and then they just get left in the back of the cupboard and they don't make you happy anymore. Some of you are, yeah, like I said, moving forward from one-sided, selfish, breadcrumbing individuals that just you overgive to, and they leave you feeling, well, you've given everything, you've got nothing more to give, and they're not giving you anything back in return. One-sided connections, relationships, jobs, whatever it is. Knight of Swords. Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, King of Pentacles in reverse. Someone here is being dishonest, manipulative, deceitful. Possibly there's conflict with someone. Arguments. There's an argument here about money for someone, definitely. Could be with a family member. Or there's someone in your energy that you deem as very selfish, or they're very focused on money. They're all about the money. Or perhaps someone feels this about you. I don't know. You'll know the finer details. There's someone here that's always wants more. It's never enough. They always want more. They're greedy for more. They're never happy with what they've got. They always want more. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Nine of Pentacles, Page of Swords in the upright. Looking for news, waiting for news about money. Waiting for perhaps someone owes you some money. Communication about money, or someone's freeing themselves from something here, or someone. Someone's very good financially, very stable financially. Somebody likes the good life. Somebody likes a luxury life. Somebody likes a luxury life. Very focused on themselves, focused on their job, their money. Yeah, someone's liberating themselves from something in order to look after themselves, provide for themselves, and be number one for themselves. Ace of Wands in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. The Devil in the upright. Ah, the Devil. Yeah. Some freeing oneself from toxic habits and lifestyles, toxic people, toxic attachments. Being held by that which holds you back. Temptations, desires, addictions. Overspending, over drinking, overeating, toxic connections, toxic people, toxic relationships. Being held back by one's own greed, one's own desires. Ooh. Okay. Oh, the Star. Hope. Hope. Getting back to oneself. Looking after oneself. Is someone trying to bring you back in their energy? Or something's trying to drag you back? Or every time you leave, it drags you back? Or every time you try and stop, it drags you back? There is someone here is dealing with some sort of addiction, not necessarily substances. Could be money, gambling, overspending, shopping, buying, you know, 6 pairs of shoes in the same shoe in 6 different colours. You know what you know. Excessive money spending. Why is the Devil here for Scorpio? Hierophant in reverse. Ten of Wands in reverse. Holding on to people, attachments that are not committed to you. Being tempted by things and people that you know are no good for you. And they only stop you, hold you back from going forward. Why is the Star here for Scorpio? The Fool in reverse. There you go. There you go. Confirmation. The Fool in reverse. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. You keep stopping. You keep going back. And it stops you from going forward. You go forward, then it pulls you back. And you keep putting the work in. You keep putting the effort in. With this person, with this thing. You keep giving it your time, your attention. It doesn't give you nothing back. And it keeps you stuck, keeps you held. And some of you are letting that go. Some of you are not putting in effort anymore. You're looking after number one. Some of you are realising your own you're coming clean with yourself about your own habits. You know you're keeping yourself stuck, and you're trying to stop doing whatever it is that's, you know, that you're doing, the spending, the drinking, whatever it is. Or you're trying to cut yourself loose from a connection or a situation or a friend or a family member. They're holding you back. You keep giving them money, you keep putting in effort, you keep giving them your time, and nothing's changing. They're not giving you anything back, or they're being, you know, you feel they're being selfish. Or you keep giving someone money, you keep lending a friend money or a family member money, and they never pay you back. That kind of thing. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here in reverse? Five of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Cups in the upright. Yeah, you keep you keep going back to it, hoping that things are going to change. I hope for something to stabilise. I hope that they'll commit to you, or I hope that things will get better, but you know you have to walk away because nothing changes, nothing gets better. Nine of Pentacles. Ace of Cups in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse. Chariot in reverse. Yeah. Could be someone that's, you might be connected to someone who's already married. Take it as it resonates. Perhaps this is a physical kind of toxic secret little situationship. But it's not going any further. Perhaps, you know, third party involved, or whatever the third party is. It might be someone that's already committed or connected elsewhere. Some of you, the third party is like you getting in your own way. And there's definitely a money issue here. This is to do with money. Money. And it's keeping you stuck. Or there's a situation here where someone keeps getting lured back into the same toxic cycle situation because someone's drawing you back in with money, with luxury, with nice things. But you know it's no good for you. But you hope that it means it becomes more, but it's not becoming more. It's not becoming more. I just want to see what that Ace of Cups is. Ace of Cups in reverse for Scorpio. Three of Cups, yeah. Six of Swords. Someone here is addicted to their work. They're addicted to success. They're addicted to earning more money, getting the next success, chasing the next thing, the next, you know, and it's getting in the way of your relationship, your friendship, your marriage, your connection. Someone is committed to the money. Someone is committed to money. Or someone is committed to, someone's out partying too much, or spending too much, or drinking too much, and it's getting in the way. It's causing issue. Three of Swords, King of Wands, Two of Cups. But you're very attracted to this person. Very attracted to this person. This person could be a businessman, woman, could be older than you, or you're older than them. But there's a lot of attraction, but there's also a lot of toxicity between you within this situation. This could be someone that is indeed already married. Two of Cups, the Sun, Eight of Swords. But they make you happy, or that you think they make you happy, or you're under some sort of illusion that they make you happy. You think this is your person. You only have eyes for them. King of Wands. And you're ignoring the red flags, or this person isn't doing what needs to be done to change, and it's leaving you very anxious, or this person's very anxious, or someone here is stuck. Someone here is stuck in their mind, in their thoughts, in their thinking patterns. They're like trapped by their own thoughts. There's definitely an addiction here for someone. Just going to say that. Heavy read. Oh, yeah, I'm going to leave that one there. Am I? Do I need to put these into their suits? I'll put them into their suits quickly. One moment. Scorpio, I am going to say what is... excuse me if you can hear my son in the background. I will tell him to quieten down if I need to. He's in his room talking to his friends. Being very loud about it. Some of you... you are ignoring the warning signs because you like the money. I'm just going to say that. That is for someone. Sorry if that's harsh, but it's there. It's in my mind. I've got to say it. You know this is not good for you. You like the luxury. You like the money. You like what it provides you financially, materially. Materially, is that a word? There's a lot of attraction here to someone. There's also a lot of conflict, but there's someone here that's very clever with their words. Someone here keeps someone trapped with their words, with their charm, they know what to say and when to say it. They're not committed to you at all, or maybe you're not committed to them, but you can't help. But this is about attachments, being tempted, temptation, attachments, unbalance, extremism, addiction. You know what's not good for you. You know it's not good for you, but you're enjoying it, whatever it is, whether it's the food, the drink, the handbags, the physical, the passion, the excitement, the money, but some of you keep giving to something that's giving you nothing back in return. Some of you are held under some sort of illusion of love, of what if they do? What if this is happy ever after? What if this is, and you know it's not. You know it's not, and you keep giving to it, and it's holding you back from going forward. For some of you, this is someone from your past that you still have an emotional attachment to, or you're still very tempted by them. You still think about them, you still kind of want to go back towards them, but you know or you keep going back to them. It's very on off. You keep going back to them, or you keep helping them. You know they're not there for good reasons, but you keep helping them because you think it's love. Or if this is a family member, you keep helping them out because it's family. It's, that's what you do for your family. You're enabling them, okay? They're not going to change if you keep enabling them. This is like, again, I'm getting, this person makes me happy though, but do they really make you happy? Do they really make you happy? This is like the point where you have to come to the awakening, the aha moment, hang on a minute, yeah, but this is holding me back, but I really like them. Oh, but I really like the lifestyle, but it's not, I'm kidding myself, I'm lying to myself. I'm being held by surface, shallow things that I'm painting as happiness, but actually I'm not really that happy when I sit down. I'm happy for the moment. I'm happy when I'm going out buying shoes, or I'm happy when I'm drinking whatever this is, or using whatever this is, and it makes me happy in the moment. But after the buzz has wore off, or the buzz of buying the shoes has wore off, or the contentment of the half a cake that I've just eaten has worn off, I don't actually feel that great about it. I'm happy when I'm getting the attention, or the attraction is there, the passion is there, and we're rolling around in the sheets together. Yeah, I'm really happy then. But when they've gone and I don't hear from them for 2 weeks, and they ghost me, I'm actually feeling pretty miserable, rejected, and it's making me feel like rubbish, basically. So You know, I'm talking to Scorpios here. You know there's an issue. You know there's red flags. You know you're ignoring the warning signs. You're painting it as happiness and it's not. And yeah, you know what's going on. And it's for you to deal with, because only you can make the change. So for some of you, you've gone through a change transition and there's hope for healing, for positivity, but you're still on the journey. You're not quite there yet. Yeah, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Hope it helped you in some way. Sorry if it was a bit harsh in parts, but I am not here to sugarcoat a damn thing. Thank you very much. Lots of love. Till next time. Bye-bye.